Hello everyone! I heard there are some new statues in town, so today I'm going to find them and sketch them. This building behind me, this is the National Gallery. This is an art museum. This used to be a government building, but it has been refurbished, renovated and turned into an art museum. It's a very beautiful building, but it's backlit now, so maybe I'll come back to draw some other day. That is Victoria Theatre. This is also a very old building, but it has been refurbished recently. That's one of the statues in Singapore. We don't have a lot of statues in Singapore. This is Sir Stamford Raffles. The statue was erected in 1887 near the Esplanade, but has been moved to the front of Victoria Theatre. There are a few more statues there. And here, I've forgotten about them actually. That's the Asian Civilization Museum. This place I'm at now, this is actually the city area of Singapore. So this area is the civil district with all the old buildings. Across the river, we have all the office buildings. Some of those buildings are banks. On the left, that's Maybank, Bank of China. This one's UOB. And notice by the riverfront, those are shop houses. These are under conservation, so they cannot be demolished. The government of Singapore is trying to preserve the heritage of Singapore River by keeping them around. If I am not wrong, they are probably more than 100 years old. That's a tourist bumboat. And there on the right side, that's the new statue that I was talking about. Unfortunately, I came at the wrong time because this statue is backlit right now. Who's this guy? This is Palembang Prince Sang-Nila Utama. And here we have White Raffles. So all the new statues, they are located along the riverfront, on this side of the riverfront. We have 3 more here. This is Munshi Abdullah. That's Narayana Pillai. And the last one is Tan Tock Seng. They are early immigrants of Singapore. You can read more about them at this website, bicentennial.sg. I'm not going to sketch the statues today because the light is coming from the wrong direction. I'm just going to look around the area since I'm already out here, look for something interesting to draw. So if I want to draw the statues, I have to come back again in the morning. I think I'm just going to draw the museums. You can't go wrong with museums. This is very nice. I think I shall sketch it this, the art house at the Old Parliament. There is still light and shadow. I shall do a very quick sketch before all that goes away. This is the angle I'll be drawing from. So this is my completed sketch, drawn very quickly. And this is the watercolor paint that I'm using today from Nila Kolori. You know how some artists have this color chart that they paint? Well, I have a photo of the color chart. To make the painting easier for me, I'm going to limit myself to a limited color palette. This is the completed sketch. Let me tell you the colors that I used. So for the sky, I used Maya blue. And for the shadow, I use Maya Blue mixed with burnt sienna. For this color here, this is yellow earth mixed with a little bit of ochre. For the reddish part, it has yellow earth and some ochre. Green is really difficult to mix. I use wild yellow and Maya Blue. And you can see the green, it's really subdued. It's not very bright like sap green or phthalo green. So that's the limitation of this palette, the Mila Colori palette. The plants here with the green leaves, they are really difficult to paint because of the colors that I have. If you take a look at this, you can see the greens, they are quite bright. But because of the green here, I'm not able to mix that. Or maybe I need to practice more. And I forgot to color the pots, so I'm going to see if I can use my pencil to make this a bit darker. As well as this person who is sitting here. There's definitely something wrong with this Arches hot press watercolor paper. It looks like the water has soaked through, and you can see the paper white sort of coming out. I'm probably not going to use watercolor in this sketchbook anymore because the paper has some problem, and unfortunately there are still a lot of pages. I'm going to use maybe pen and ink. So even though I wasn't able to sketch the statues that I came out for today, it's still a productive day because I managed to sketch this beautiful building behind me. When you know how to draw, there is always something to draw. I'll come back to this area some other day to draw the statues. I'm going to take some reference photos now. The sun is setting, the light is beautiful, and that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye!